Welcome to your very first tutorial on beginning of HTML5. This entire series meant for anyone who wants to learn web design and web development. In this video, we will study what HTML is, what its future and how to get started with HTML5. Do you know there are nearly 1.7 billion websites worldwide and this number continues to grow each day. What do all of these sites have in common? In one way or another, they will use some form of HTML. That's why learning HTML is such a useful skill. So don't worry about any kind of prior web development knowledge. This will be an ongoing course or ongoing series and each video will focus on different topics. So first we will study what HTML is. It is first created by Tim Berners-Lee. We all are aware that HTML is hypertext markup language. But what these words actually mean? The word hypertext was invented to describe links in a document that make it possible for a viewer to jump to another place in the document or to a completely new document. And markup language refers to how documents and web pages are displayed. As you see, words that are bold, italic or larger on a page, but behind the scenes, the markup language is the reason why certain components appear differently on a page. Let me show an example. Open your web browser and open any web page. Just I am here typing Google Slides. See, here the entire web page uses HTML to tell the browser what to do with all the text. Some of it is important, some of these are in images and or any web page in any browser. You can right click and click on the inspect button and show all the world of HTML code here. So this is your HTML code and it is the combination of some CSS language and some JavaScript. Well, HTML is like bones in human body. If your body don't have bones, then just imagine what will happen to your body. HTML represents only structure, so we can call it is a structure layer. If you add this structure, some images, some design, some colors, then we can call it as a HTML with CSS and we can call it as a presentation layer. Just to warn you, HTML without CSS is very ugly. We are not focusing on style at all here. We are focusing on HTML syntax and we will be stick to HTML5 as I don't want you to confuse with XHTML or its previous versions. You can build a website using just HTML and CSS. CSS of course as a styling language and we will get into that in another video. But you can have just a HTML site without any JavaScript or any PHP or anything like that. Then it is not a programming language. What? HTML is not a programming language? Yes, we know programming languages have functional purposes. HTML as markup language doesn't really do anything in the sense of programming language does. It doesn't have any common conditional statements such as if-else and it can't take input and produce output. Think of this way, you can't compute the sum of 2 plus 2 in HTML. That's why it is not a programming language at all. How HTML tells the browser to display the content? As we know, a semantic element clearly describes its meaning to both the browser and the developer. That is, it makes it easier for you to read and organize your code and makes it easier for search engines and screen readers to read and organize their content. Now we will move to the future of HTML5. Yes, HTML5 is the future. With its additional features, advanced features like animation and dynamic programming on the web has made it much more easier. The first one is new doc type declaration. The most important fact about HTML5 is it is easy to implement and it works with CSS3. The doc type declaration for HTML5 is very simple. Doc type HTML. Yes, just the two words and no more long lines of unreadable code filled with dirty text. Then improvements in usability and user experience. HTML5 has several technical enhancements and improved features for web. And with HTML5 code, web developer can easily design better applications and dynamic websites, which results in better user experience and usability. Then multimedia elements. Yes, using the audio and video HTML tags, we can add multiple elements without using Adobe Flash or any third-party plugin. All the action happens from the browser itself, which can help reduce the size of final version. Then, one of the most exciting feature of HTML5 is the canvas element that allows you to draw various graphic components such as boxes, circles, text and images. Earlier with HTML, the browser cannot identify between the header and footer tags. But through the incorporation of new tags in HTML5, the document can be structured in different parts. The tags are clear and descriptive, so the developer can start coding without any problems. Now, what we actually need to get started. So, to get started building websites, you only really need two things. You need browser to view the HTML and you need a text editor to write the HTML. Yes, you can also use any text editor you want, which one is up to you. You could even use Windows Notepad, but I wouldn't suggest it. I think you would use something with line numbers and syntax highlighting, stuff like that. I am going to be using an editor called Atom, as it is free and open source code editor for Mac OS, Linux and Windows with support for plugins. Now don't worry about what kind of computer you have, if you are running on Windows, Mac or Linux. It doesn't matter as long as you have these two things. For a browser can be whatever you want. I would highly suggest Google Chrome as it is fastest and in my opinion it is the best for any web developer, and of course you can use Firefox or Safari or even Edge. If you want your text editor as Atom, then you can download it from Google. Type Atom download in your search bar and from the very first link you can download it. And then as I have already downloaded it, if it gets downloaded, then click on the install a package, open installer, and you have to install some 3 or 4 packages to run it smoothly. First is the Atom Live server. Then auto save on change. Here it is. And the very essential Emmet. These 3 packages you have to download. So in our next video we will see the basic structure of HTML, what are the tags and elements, and how we will create a file in Atom and run it on the live server. So this is it for today. Do like, share and subscribe, and do tell me in comment box which editor you are using for your HTML files. Thanks for watching.